here. See that weed killer? I was actually killing weeds out there. And there's the neighbor right there. She came out, she's taking her sweet old time. And there's me, I was trying to weed. I decided to create some separation, so we walked inside. Her husband's over there and she's going to take forever. She's already been taking probably a good 2, 3, 4 minutes already. And of course she's going to go back and forth, in and out, and all this stuff. You see her, I don't know if you can see, but her husband's actually in the car there. So that's what they're going to do, see? Me doing the weed kill. So whenever I do some work outside, they try to interfere, come close, especially because when I'm working like this, I needed 2 hands. I didn't have 1 hand for the phone. And so that's what they do. Without fail, I could almost feel or know that's going to happen. And sure enough, it did happen. Now what they'll do is they'll just linger about. But that will prevent me from trying to waste my time and make me mad and all that. So that's what they'll do. See them just hanging out in the car. Let me see if I can get a better view here. Yeah, better view of that guy. You see him in there? He's in that car there, yeah. And of course they got 2 cars. They got the silver and the black one. So, you know, if I'm working close to here to my house, they'll use a silver car. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of stuff they do. I'm going to see if I can point this to a timing device here. See that clock around. Another thing she could be doing, she could be going in her house and just spying, you know, just listening to my conversation from the kitchen. That's another thing that's kitchen wall right here. I mean, we sit right here, right? So that's probably what she's doing right now. So as you can see, that's what it is. Time. Now, if I were to come out, now I could test this right now. If I were to come out, watch, she'll come out at the same time. Okay, well, I could test this right now if I wanted to, as a theory. You know, just for the sake of argument. Now, I don't know if the husband saw that. I got the camera on him. This is the same guy that wakes us up at night. Wakes my daughter up at night. Don't care if we're sick or nothing. Listen to all our conversations. Even in the front, looks like they got a camera that can collect audio. Okay, just for the sake of argument, I'm just gonna go outside, okay? And we're just gonna see what happens. Now, as I'm talking to you, they're actually listening to my conversations in the house. So let's see if they know whether I'm coming out or not. So what they do is, okay. And this is just, you know, I normally I wouldn't come out. I just wait till they leave. But you know, by that time somebody else will show up or something. Okay. All right. So here's what we're gonna do now. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I was gonna go out, but just realized something. The guy actually got his engine on. I don't wanna, you know what I mean. The guy's got his engine on. I don't wanna have him rev up the engine and all that. Okay, we're just gonna go back upstairs. Forget this. And see how much time. I mean, you guys know how much time it's elapsed. You know, here's another place that they watch. See this basement wall? Yeah, I had to put. I don't know if you can see this tape here. They actually cracked up the walls, several areas here. Here's another area they cracked. I had to put this scotch tape here. What they do is they listen from the walls and stuff like that. You know? There's something else weird that happened, which is, if I were to tell you, you wouldn't even believe it. But here's another place I put the tape. This is a little harder to see. So we're gonna go back upstairs. I remember I just came out, so let's see what happens. Let's see if that's enough to trigger her to get going. There we go, yeah. So he's still hanging out in the car. There's my weed killer there. I was trying to see all the weeds there. He's just hanging out in the car. And his wife's probably listening. And then they could, how long can they do this? Who the hell knows, But this gives you an idea of the length that they'll go to, just to stalk me. Now, they thought I didn't have the camera or I'm not filming. Usually when I work, I try not to film, but something like this, I would film. As you can see, the type of harassment. It's just hanging around there. I need to get a job done. Same thing happens when, we got a snow day, need to shovel, same deal. They'll come out the same time I do, then the other neighbor on the other side will come out, and then they'll drag me from doing work the night before. They'll sleep deprive me. So, it's like this all the time. In the back, same deal. In the back, if I start working or something out there, back neighbors. Now, of course, you won't believe it unless I show you the video. So here's the video right here. Now it's still rolling. We're just gonna keep this rolling. What's probably going on is she's inside, listening to my conversation and figuring something out. We'll see. So I would like to point this to a clock. I actually have a clock here. Wish this thing would have a stand. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put this on a thing here. Put this on a thing here. Okay, we'll put this on this little thing here. And we're gonna check in every once in a while. There. Now, keep in mind, if I am killing the weeds or something, I'm improving the community, I'm improving my house, right? Why would this hurt them? See, even if I'm trying to shovel snow or do something good, it doesn't matter. Okay? This is all about trying to trigger me, trying to make me angry, trying to make me upset. This is not a one-time incident. These things have been going on very regularly. Especially, when I don't have that camera. When I don't have that camera, well, he's still out there. So what's most likely happening is she's listening. So listen behind it. You have certain spots to listen. Behind the TV, on the kitchen wall. We'll see how long they play this game. Just to give you an idea of the level of the stuff. Also, don't you think it's funny that guys just waiting outside, weather's kind of hot, wasting gas when we're running his AC. I think that's kind of strange. Another tactic they'll do is they'll actually wait for another neighbor to come. You got a bend in front of the road, right? Well, another neighbor will wait right before the bend. And then when these guys leave, I come out, I notice they leave, and another neighbor is right there. It's like they take turns. Let's do a little check-in now. Actually, let's wait till it gets to 3:30 because they like to do things on the hour, half hour. I'm gonna prove this. Keep in mind they're probably listening to this conversation, so I don't know how my conversation is going to affect them now. First thing you know is that they come out the same time I do. And she's dingling around her car a lot. Keep in mind she could have did this all day, right? This is all day. This is like my time. Pick up my child, might do some stuff around the house, outside the house. This is kind of like my time, right? So it's a little strange that they would kind of coordinate their time with my time. Keep in mind they had all day to do whatever the hell they're doing. All day. We shall see. Right? Do a little check here. Do a little check in here. Oh, I don't know if you can see. The husband is still in the car. You'll see his gray t-shirt and his arm there. Wife ain't there. Looks like he's waiting for his wife. And you see how much time has already elapsed. And there's my weed killer. Well, we'll see how long they play this game. If any of you guys know how to get a timestamp on a video, or which brand of video camera or camera has a built-in timestamp, please let me know. That is very much appreciated. Now, I just went to the window, came back, I heard a thump. I wonder if they thought that I was at the window. Let's see what happens. I did hear a loud thump. Most likely what they did is she's probably leaving now. And what else they do is they bang their door really loud when they arrive or when they leave. It's another little thing they do. And in that case I had to videotape sounds and silly stuff like that. I'm just gonna say I got some watermelon here. I'm just gonna try to relax, enjoy this watermelon. You guys can watch the time here. That's the deal. That's how this game is played. Just wanted to let you guys know this woman is supposed to be the vice president of something. Can you believe this? Can you believe this stuff? Yeah. She's supposed to be a respected member of the community. And she's playing this game with me? Think about it. So what is it this stuff, huh? What is it? What's the purpose? I can tell you guys lots of stories. Believe me. Crazy stuff. One day I'm gonna just reveal all the tactics. Whether who believes it or who doesn't believe it, I wouldn't even care. I'm just gonna reveal all the tactics just for the world. Just so that it can't be used on somebody else. So what I'm planning on do is instead of you know focusing on design, I'm gonna play some Wii. So yeah, that's the old Wii game, motion activated. So I'm gonna play that. You might hear some Wii sounds. Also want to let you know they can definitely hear our Wii sound because sometimes when we're right about to finish a game, they'll be right there in the front. Like me and my child will play a game. Maybe like a round of tennis, round of table tennis, something like that. And when we stop playing the game, obviously the sounds will go down. I might go to the front. The kitchen is in the front to get a bite to eat or something or drink water, and they'll be out there at the same time. I mean, this has happened a lot. To prove this, I gotta walk around with a video camera in my own house, and one day I'll do that. Just to prove this. And one of the ways these guys get away with this stuff is that obviously they're respected members of the community, so they wouldn't engage in this type of behavior, right? Right? I mean, that's going to be one of the arguments that they use. So the only way to prove it is with a video. to see outside the thump outside. Let's see what these guys are still there. What are they up to? What the heck are they doing? Oh, the car is still there. Looks like the guy got out here. See him there? Oh, there he is. There they are. There they are. So there's my weed killer. You saw how much time has passed, and there she is. And then right when at the end of my game there. Okay, and there it is. There it is. Now I want to explain something else to you. I actually have a GoPro here, and somehow they know when the GoPro's on or off. That means they're monitoring me in the home. Now here they are. Okay, there they are. You're gonna get a nice clear shot of them there. There they are. Nice beautiful shot there. There. There they go. Amazing, right? Now there's my weed kill. Now I'm going to go out again and watch another neighbor pop out. So they're going to literally wait till another neighbor comes. So, then they'll take turns. So I'm going to improve this thing right now. I'm going to improve this thing today. Okay? You know how much time they wasted? I don't know how much time elapsed. I guess 10 minutes. How long does it take me to do that little bit of weed killing? Probably less than 5 minutes. I mean, come on. Okay, so we're going to go out again. Here's my little trusty sneakers. And we shall see what happens. Most likely we're going to have another neighbor. And I think I even know which neighbor. It's either going to be the one right opposite me or those other guys that always bother me all the time. You've seen them on my other videos. So, yeah, I'm doing a little weed killing. Is this bothering anybody or something? Here we go. Here we go. I literally gotta check if the coast is clear. See that red Jeep there? There. Without fail, huh? Without fail. So as soon as I close the door, boom, there's another neighbor. Just like that. See that? And there's another neighbor that popped out. There we go. There we go. I'm going to pretend like I'm talking on the phone here. But just to let you know what goes on here. You see? Now I gotta waste my time with the video and all this stuff. There's actually, they got a camera over here on this side, which I'll show you a little bit later. But I mean, this is what they do. You see this? This is so predictable. I'm actually going to go in because, I'm actually getting a little bit upset by this. So, that's what they do. Now they present children here. And you see that they do a presentation of them. Remember I said I think it's going to be the one opposite? And sure enough, it's the one opposite, right? Without fail. Without fail. You see that? That's the stuff they do. That's the stuff. This isn't over, but I'm just going to stop this video because, I think this one ran long enough here.